Morning everyone, happy Sunday. It's 10:30 and by now I would normally be getting ready for school tomorrow, but I'm doing my schoolwork. But as many of you will know, Mr Gillaspy challenged me in his bake-off last week to make a triple chocolate gateau. So as always in the Laybourn house, we're always up for a challenge. So here we go. In front of me, I thought I'd save you the time and weigh out the ingredients already so that I'm not on video too long. And here we go. We have the flour, butter, sugar, chocolate powder, eggs, sieve, and all my utensils. So I'm going to crack on and see what happens when this little bit of an exercise is over. So we're going to begin by mixing 6 ounces of caster sugar with 6 ounces of baking margarine. So here we go. Fantastic, great auntie's whisk, one of my most treasured possessions, makes the greatest cakes ever. And here we go. I'm going to cream this so it's nice and fluffy. The fluffier it is, the better the cake. Mr Gillaspy talks about fats being full of flavour. I'm not going to focus on quite so much. I'm going for creamy, aerated chocolate cake. If you like the outcome, I'm happy to take orders in the future. Give it a little bit of a mix around and make sure it's all mixed in beautifully. And look at that, that's getting great. I really feel like Mary Berry here this morning. I hope it turns out just the same. Give that another little whisk. Okay, so from there we're going to sieve 6 ounces of self-raising flour. I love this bit, it's really therapeutic. And that should get air into the baking. And oops, it's a bit cloudy in here. There. Now, let's just look at the eggs. So we're gonna need 3 eggs. Now, we had a little bit of accident with the eggs yesterday. And as you can see, there are 3 missing, but we didn't eat them because we actually dropped them in the trolley. So you can see this one's already a bit cracked. We did leave 3 in the trolley. We tried to clear it as best we could. But here we go. So we crack these nicely into the centre of the cake. Here we go. Let's give that a whiz. And just to give it a bit of extra lift. Now I always have a problem getting the lid of baking powder. Can my assistant please help me with that? Meanwhile, I'll put some chocolate powder in to give it that lovely chocolate flavour. And that's probably just beautifully done. A bit more of a whisk. Look at that colour. Super, seriously chocolatey. Mary Berry, eat your heart out, love. So we'll just take a break for a moment there while we add the essential baking powder. And I'm just going to add a little bit of vanilla essence because we have a lot in the cupboard and I actually like a little bit of vanilla essence in my cakes. Look at that, fantastic. Just have just a tinsy little bit of milk. Hope it's on its way. Great this, the dog sat here watching, hoping that she'll be able to grab some crumbs off the floor when we eat it later. On my arm. Right, I actually think I'm pretty much there now. Excellent, thank you. So, 2 tins prepared earlier, coated in butter and with a layering of flour. So hopefully when we actually get to tip them out of the tins at the end, they'll come out easily. So I'm now going to separate the mixture between the 2 tins. Look at that, that's amazing. Now the good thing when you do this is try not to let the cake mixture touch the sides. And that's the size of the tin when you're popping it in, because otherwise it tends to burn a bit. Now, I'm making a little bit of a mess here, but it's all going. Oopsie. Tablecloth now for the wash. Okay. And then what we do is just gently make sure the cake mixture goes to the edge of the tin. And if we're lucky, we're going to have a fantastic cake. Now, bearing in mind, Mr Gillaspy said triple chocolate. If we're lucky, this cake may have 4 layers. Now, we'll just wait and see what happens when this comes out of the oven. Okay, here we go. So the cake's in the oven, and whilst that's cooking, I'm going to make some butter icing ready to put the finishing touches to the cake. So here we go. We have 6 ounces of icing sugar, and we're going to sieve that in to this lovely bowl here. Be careful with this because my bowl's a little bit smaller than the other one, so the icing sugar can actually go other places too. This is going to be my best Mary Berry cake ever. So there we go, that's that in there. And then we're going to add to that 4 ounces of butter. And we're going to mix it up, and it's probably going to go up in a cloud of smoke. Go a bit slow here, otherwise my videoer is going to be wearing it. This is going to be plain butter icing, and then you'll be able to see the lovely layers of cake when we cut it later. Right, I'm going to sign off for now, and we'll be back when the cakes are ready to come out of the oven. See you later. Okay, welcome back everybody. You can see already that I've started to build my cake. This is the best bit of making this gateau. The cake's been in the oven for 20 minutes on fan oven, 160 degrees Celsius, 180 degrees electric, and gas mark 3, depending on what type of oven you've got. So actually we are making a 4-layer gateau. What you'll see already is there's a layer of buttercream and then a layer of jam, and then we're about to put the 3rd layer on, which will then have buttercream. So here we go, fingers crossed it won't actually disintegrate. You can see this cake is getting taller and taller by the second. Mr Gillaspy, eat your heart out, mate. So here's my butter icing. More cream there. Feel like I've made enough cream here. There's definitely a lot of calories in this cake. And then we're going to put the top on. So here we go, look at that. Make sure you've washed your hands if you're going to try this. We have some chocolate fudge icing I made earlier, we have strawberries, and we have white and milk chocolate buttons. What couldn't be better? So this is when life becomes a bit more challenging, and so I'm going to start by putting a thin layer on the top of the cake. Fudge icing, made very similar to the butter icing, with obviously chocolate inside as one of the ingredients, and full butter as opposed to baking margarine. Look at that. I think Mr. Pierce might be looking to employ me in the kitchen when we're back, or he might be saying, stick to your own job. So this is the fun bit. So spread it nicely around the outside. Okay, so you'll see here, it's got a nice rough coating, because in a minute it's all going to disappear underneath the chocolate buttons. So we're going to start by going around the outside. I honestly think Mr Gillaspy will be at home waiting to see this, because he's been going on about it all week. Okay, and now we're on to the strawberries. Probably the healthiest bit, but will add amazing flavour. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a circle of chocolate buttons. And there you go. Mrs Laybourn's 4-layered chocolate gateau. One thing I would like to go back to is, I did realise when I explained to you about having left the eggs that we dropped in the trolley, I'd just like to clarify that I did clear the eggs out of the trolley. They just weren't good enough to bring home. Hope you've enjoyed my baking session, and we're definitely going to enjoy eating this. Have a great day, everybody. Now, of course, as always, there is another challenge to be shared. And I feel, in all fairness to Mr Gillaspy, the right thing to do will be to challenge somebody else. So I'm going to challenge my SLT to have a little competition, and I would like them to make a Swiss roll containing jam and cream. So watch this space. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Bye.